Got Ryan Winter on the line from Sports Chat 503, breaking down the Oregon Ducks, Pac-12 champion, Rose Bowl winner 2 years ago. Another New Year's Six appearance against Iowa State this past football season. Mario Cristobal loves his offensive line, and it shows. He just doesn't talk about it. He went out there and recruited and developed guys to play at a level that, offensive line, I see it as being maybe the rarest position in regards to there being very few teams across the country that are just like, we are very capable and confident with this offensive line really doing the job. Most fan bases are like not very pleased with their offensive line. You've got a unique situation there at Oregon that it's that good. And then of course, 2 years ago, you were so experienced and so deep, and then you lost all those guys and had such an inexperienced, even though the plan and the formula was in place and the talent, all that inexperience going into 2020, how do we shape up for 21?
Yeah, they look good. They're going to bring everybody back for the most part. Even the guys who are going to be able to have an opportunity to leave are going to come back and use that extra year of COVID. Unless you're going to the NFL, I think why wouldn't you use that extra year of eligibility? I mean, you get an extra year of education. A lot of these guys graduate early. They can get through their master's program, finish the master's program. A lot of times guys will get that fifth year. They'll start that master's program, maybe not finish it. So it really gives them a unique opportunity to kind of really dig into their skill set and see what they can do for their extra senior year. The whole thing starts for me with Alex Forsyth in the middle. I think there's a long tradition of really good Oregon centers, not necessarily guys who go to the NFL and do great things. Max Unger is probably the last really great one to go to the NFL as an Oregon center, but there's a lot of really quality offensive linemen. You can go all the way back into the 1980s and see a lot of these guys are connected still to this chain. Right now, the guys on the end are huge, and they're so big. George Moore on the end, a big, huge guy. TJ Bass was a guy who came in as a JC transfer and started at left guard the entire year, did a great job. Ryan Walk, the right guard, amazing player. He actually played with Justin Herbert in high school at Sheldon. He was a point guard, and he would throw lobs to Justin Herbert, alley-oops to Justin Herbert in high school. Grew up with Justin Herbert, played baseball, everything else like this. And he's a 6'2", a guy who probably after football will probably walk around at around 220, 240, who's now basically at about 280, 290 at 6'2". Did a great job this year at the right guard position. And so I'm really, really impressed with how these guys have worked. Big Saul on the end. He did actually tours at both guard and tackle. And then Big Stephen Jones is the other one. These guys all played really, really well. And, just like those other names became kind of more household names because they had that many repetitions, this line is going to have the same opportunity. They're going to come all the way back, the same group. They like to have 6 guys. They can rotate that one in and out, and they can play a lot of different positions. So they're a very talented group.